Hey there, Aries. Welcome to reading for the month of July 2018. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Also, right now until the end of June, I'm doing a 20% off sale of readings. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can definitely do so at the link in the description below. But let's see what is going on for you here. Definitely, I would say that there's a very strong focus on you. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this for you. You have two twos showing up here, plus you show up here as well. You have the Two of Spades. This is a card of changing your mind. So you could be changing your mind about things. This is just, I've said before, this is like the card of maybe like Neptune and Pisces we could blame, or just kind of like a sign of the times right now. There's like a lot of stuff that I think could change our minds about just whatever it is that we believe. So to me, this is just a general changing your mind type of card. Next, Two of Clubs, card of you and your higher self. So you being more focused on yourself at this time. I do feel like it would be a good month for you to focus on yourself right now. You have the King of Clubs. Like I said, very good card for focusing on yourself. This is also a very good card for focusing on yourself, getting things right. Whatever you want to fix, doing, anything you want to do, anything that you want to change. I would say this is a good card for doing those things. This is also a great card for like kind of good things coming in after a difficult period of time as well. Or, kind of like overcoming some difficulties. It's also kind of a card of needing to face some sort of fear to get something. So that could also, any type of situation like that could pop up this month. Next, you have the Four of Clubs, card of your thoughts being in line with the truth. I also feel like this card is kind of like saying that you are being guided this month. So again, if there are any scary situations with that Two of Clubs, or something that seems scary, some sort of fear you have to face, you probably are going to know that you need to face that fear, or you're going to know that you need to make that change. And this card is saying, do what you know is the truth, basically. Do what you know you are supposed to do at this time. Also a card of adventure. So, some of you could be going on an adventure this month. You have the Five of Hearts as well. Five of Hearts can loosely represent, moving around, or, going on vacation or something like that. Other than that, this card can say, be careful of the advice that people give you this month, because it might be bad advice. So just be careful of that. Next, Three of Spades. Stay healthy this month. Mars retrograde, of course. We could get injured under Mars retrograde if we're not careful. We could get sick. So just take care of yourself. Again, I always say to people, don't feel like it's going to happen. Don't make it happen. But just know that, this is just a warning card. It just says, just take care of yourself. I always tell people, again, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the Mars retrograde. But just, just be cautious if you're working out. Just don't push yourself too much and you'll be fine. Drink plenty of water, take your vitamins, and nothing will happen. So just think about that. Next, you show up. I feel like this is the most important card of the month for you. I feel like it's you, number one. You showing up in a very strong position of power and strength, of course, with the showing up as your own sign. I also feel like it's a card of you kind of nurturing something. The King of Clubs is kind of like the King of Wands in the tarot, and it can represent raising something up, kind of like taking care of something, like it's a baby or a child. And this could be a business idea, it could be a work idea, new job, could be anything, really. So I feel like a lot of you could be kind of like raising a bunch of ideas up, or thinking about things that you want to kind of take care of. Two of Clubs, Four of Clubs, King of Clubs. Like I said, these are all cards of truth, number one, but also kind of like raising something. So that's interesting. Next, Five of Hearts. Again, this can represent jealousy from people around you. It could be because your situation is improving at this time, or you could just be having clearer thoughts at this time. And again, people could be jealous of that. Again, we have these retrogrades this month, and so maybe everybody else isn't as clear thinking as you are, so that makes them jealous or something. I always say this is jealousy to be ignored. It's also a card that represents the birth of something new, so you could be going through some transformations at this time as well. Finally, you end with the Joker. Probably a very busy month. Again, even with the retrogrades, you'll probably be pretty busy and have a lot to do. It's also the card of fun and needing to have fun. And on top of all that, it says you need to kind of bring your ideas down to earth. You need to create your own realities at this time. This is kind of like a card that's kind of like the Magician. Not like entirely like the Magician, but can be a card of needing to kind of use your own abilities to make something happen for yourself. I also feel like it's kind of saying it's like an open-ended month for you. I feel like it's like you could make this a really great month or a really bad month. I think it's just saying, I feel like this card is just saying it's up to you how this month goes at this time. It's very interesting. I think you have a very interesting reading in a lot of ways, because it's like there is nothing here. It's almost like there's nothing here in your reading, I almost feel like saying, but it's almost like it's very open-ended. It's very much like, it could go either way. So that's what I'd say there. Definitely keep it positive, stay on a good path, but yeah, it looks very interesting. Definitely very good for me. I would also say go with the flow with the thoughts. You could be having a lot of thoughts at this time, thinking about different things you want to do with your life. So just kind of like go with those things, but it looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.